Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Myself, Trebler, here with FFP at the Mecca of Boxing. You're cool with my guy. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, come on, man. Thank you for having me. Listen, everyone don't know, it's Franklin Ignatius. I appreciate you guys having me on the channel.
Yeah, man. Pleasure, bro. Listen, firstly, what a platform you have to really properly make a name for yourself right now. Deontay Wilder versus Chisora, probably two of the biggest names that we've seen in heavyweight boxing, you know, for the past decade or more. You being a heavyweight yourself, is this what you've been working for? And how long have you been working for this opportunity now?
Listen, first of all, I have to thank Queensbury and MF Pro for having me on the show. Look, I've been a professional now for 6 years, and this is a great platform to be on. The exposure, the arena is amazing. You know, Chisora was one of the first people to give me an opportunity as a fighter. You know, I sparred him on my very early days when I was a sparring partner. And to come full circle now at his final fight and to be a part of the show, it's amazing, man. It's God's work and I'm grateful.
Brilliant, man. And what was it like? Tell us, give us a bit of an insight into what it was like to spar someone like Derek Chisora. You know, he brings everything but the kitchen sink to his fights. What was it like, you know, having to be a sparring partner for someone like him?
Listen, man, sparring Derek Chisora in the early days was an introduction to what being a pro fighter is about. The grit, having to push through the hard rounds, especially, you know, as a young 24-year-old guy, I learned a lot in the game through him. And he was always willing to offer me advice as well. As I was navigating my own way through it, you know, he was always someone that whenever I was sparring him, he'd always drop me words of advice afterwards, and I benefited from having that work with him.
All right, now let's talk about the work. You are here. How much do you know about your opponent? Obviously, you're fighting on a major card, MF Pro, working with Queensbury. This is going to be huge. Right. Live at the O2 on Saturday. What do you know about your opponent and how has camp been as well? Look, you're looking in great shape. I was just saying off camera, like, I need to get on your diet. I need to get into the gym, bro. Like, talk to me, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, ultimately, look, it's been a great camp. I've had a great team around me. I'm learning to balance working with resting in a way that probably is what I'm learning at this stage of my career as a pro now. I feel like, you know, this is my 11th, 12th camp. You know, I'm not new to this game now, and I'm starting to learn all the little nuances that I like to perform when it matters on fight night. And I feel like I put all of that knowledge into this prep. Camp's been great, man. Honestly, I've had fantastic work from start to finish. You know, all around the board, it's been amazing. I'm very grateful for it. And in terms of what brought me to this place and what brought me to being this part of my pro career, I think it's just been good wins, man. This is literally just another fight on the belt, another notch. You know, good name as well, Matty Harris. What I know about him, I know a little, but I think there's been a bit of hype around his knockout record and how big and so-called scary he's supposed to be, but I don't think he's all that scary. First of all, I fought men bigger than him. Steve Robinson was bigger, better puncher, and I fought someone who was more skillful than him in Hosea, and bigger than him, and beat him too. So these are men that I already know are a cut above him, and I've proven my mettle against them. So this fight to me is just for me to cement my place in the heavyweight division in the domestic scene and let people know I'm back in the game.
Franklin, you know, earlier on, the square up with you and Matty looked a bit fiery, man. Talk to us about that.
Listen, man, at the end of the day, that face-off was literally just me letting him know this is not a journeyman fight. He has this perception in his mind because of how he's been guided in his career and the people he's fought, no offense, but they were basically guys he's supposed to be. Even the fight he lost was against the man he's supposed to be. I don't think I even know their last names. I'm sure he doesn't, because he didn't know it at our bloody press conference, face-to-face. He didn't know their last names, do you know what I mean? So he's now in a fight that's a very different situation. You're now fighting a live man who's coming to win and take your head off. And he's going to have to meet resistance for the first time. And I don't think he's ready for it.
All right, so look. You're fighting at the O2 on Saturday. There's going to be a lot of people tuning in all around the world live on the Zone, which is currently becoming like the home of boxing, as they say. For any new person that's tuning in, what can they expect from you, Franklin? You know, this is heavyweight boxing. As they always say, don't do overtime if you don't have to.
Back.
Talk to us, man. Let's talk to the fans out there, and let's talk to them about, you know, who they're going to expect to see going forward now, the Franklin that they're going to see going forward.
I think, like I said, the last 6 years have brought me to the stage I'm on, the fighter I am today. What they're going to see on Saturday is going to be seeing someone who leaves his heart on his sleeve, who fights and shows exactly what he's about and what he's inside, and I think the fans are going to fall in love with it and they're going to love to tune in.
All right, my bro. Last one from me. How you celebrating? How are you celebrating? Let's just see.
Listen.
How you celebrating, bro?
At the end of the day, my family's nice, yeah. At the end of the fight, I'm gonna get some supermo, yeah, some poundage, have a goosey soup, you know how it goes. I got to eat good, do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the fight, man, that's my celebration. Polish off the mo and let myself know, yeah, I done my thing. Do you know what I mean?
Last one for me, yeah. Predictions. Derek Ward, Chisora, Deontay Wilder. We have to say what we think, innit?
Bears. Listen, honest opinion, I think it's Chisora. I feel like even though both guys are coming to the end of the career, Chisora got a little more in the tank, mentally and physically as well. And I think that's what's going to make the difference. I'm a big fan of Wilder, man. He's a big American presence and he's entertained everyone, do you know what I mean? Myself included. But I just think at this point in their career, it's a stage thing, innit? And in this stage, Derek's got more. That's just what it's going to come down to, I think. But it's going to be a good fight regardless, and I'm hopefully get to watch finish mine, and then quickly try to tune in myself.
Love that, man. Well, listen, we're going to be following your journey. We'll see you there on the 4th. Yeah. All the best, and thank you for your time, bro.
Thank you, man.
Manners.
Manners.
Bless.
Love, bro.
Love, King.